Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of FTB NeoTech. Starting out this one is I had to backtrack a little bit. The crash at the end of the last episode corrupted the world. So I had to regather everything that we had lost and made our way back over here. So that's over there is the island, the little island, the peninsula that has the zombie spawner dungeon, whatever you want to call it, over there, and then the purple dark oak trees. So we're gonna set base up over here. Do we want to do it over here or over there? We are gonna set base up over here. So literally, just first things first, let's place down the bed and claim our area, and place down our crafting table and everything. Spawn is set. Let's get our first chest. And I did it again. We're just gonna dump everything. We're just gonna grab the sword and this so we can chop down some trees. Oh, completed a quest for crafting chests. Get storing 2 and a forest craft. Ooh, yay. Forest craft is a updated version of a mod called Darkcraft. I enjoyed Darkcraft. Darkcraft was only updated to, I think, 164. Either 164 or 162, one of the two. But it never got updated since, and then it got revamped for, I think, Feed the Beast 1. It got remade. I don't know if it's the same creator or not. One moment. Let's see, is it the same? No, it's not the same. Okay, so just quick searching. Darkcraft Reloaded was a revamp of the mod. Yeah. Darkcraft is not the same author as Forestcraft, but the same base thing. You start out with a thing called Force Gems, I think, and then you go from there. It's a magic-based mod. Yeah, there's some chests. So we're gonna work our way towards this, so we can use these. Because take them all you want, you get nothing. So first things first, let's clear an area out. And since these are azalea trees, technically, they're not going to drop saplings, they're going to drop azalea bushes. which is interesting, to say the least. Okay. I think that's enough for now. I sort of want to... So how many do I get? Okay, so it's just a little less than oh, it's only 8 slots. Thought you could wear this. That must be a Darkcraft only thing. Okay. I gotta remember to turn that off. Because the music annoys me. Okay, so... we need an apple. I have an apple sapling. So let's just make some room. Room for the apple sapling to grow. I don't think... Oh, I have some bone meal. Nope. I do have 2 bones, though. There we go. Apple. Yay. Now I just need paper. I also want to plant the sugarcane before I use it all up. So... okay. They changed the look of the tree. I need to look that up too. Is it still the same creator for this too? Yeah, it is. Okay, it's just ported version. Okay. So we're just gonna plant what I have left. And go from there. Now I have that, and then this. I can make a map after I get a compass, which requires redstone. So it looks like we're going to go mining, which means I need torches. Because it is dark underground. And yeah. So torches are gonna be a must. Oh, what time of day is it? It is almost nighttime, isn't it? 12 torches. And I can put them in my offhand, so that's good. Let's get a few more. That should be plenty. Let's sleep, and then we're gonna go mine. Go look for some redstone. As I click off my screen. That was not intended, but oh well. I want to take some wood with me. And my food. Okay. Actually, we're gonna put our mine over here. Where's... That's a flint chicken. Something disappeared here. Okay, so we do have light overlay. Okay. Oh, but this is gonna actually be a little tough. I thought I could go in there and light it up. Nope, we're running. We're leaving. Burn in the daytime, zombies. Got some chicken eggs already. Nope, nope, I want that torch. Okay, that is a glitch or something. I don't think we're supposed to see the particles through the tree. Baby zombie. Wrong button. How do I turn off the falling leaves? I don't know. I just know I am going to turn off the fresh animations because they are starting. Even though they look nice, it sort of drives me nuts. Killing game, don't crash on me. There we go, we're back. Oh, it was a heart. Not too bad, at least. Oop, nope, stop placing torches. Gonna light this up. I think there's a spawner down here somewhere. There has to be one over here. Okay, so let's back up for a moment. What is this? Catacomb. Okay, there is a spawner in the center there. We are leaving. And we are literally just gonna tunnel down. We are literally just gonna tunnel down over here. Here and bypass that entirely. So we're going to take this little bit of coal, and then I guess we will have a mining montage in a bit after we get this coal. Okay, so mining montage. Okay, I think that's a decent amount. I got redstone that I need, I got the iron that I need, got some tin, antimony, lead, lots of lead, got some tungstate, some uranium, copper, nickel, lapis, fluorite, and stupid torches, and a bag full of stone. No, I want the torches. Now that pick can go. That pick was dropped from a zombie. But this is a good start. This will at least get it so I can get to the map. Map unlocked. If I can actually swim properly. Make it so I can claim the area. Let's just drop everything in there. So can I just smelt this, or do I have to hammer it down in some way? It looks like I have to hammer it. So it doesn't look like I can squeeze it. Actually, additions crusher. What does it take to do this? Oh. Can I just smelt it? No. Okay. We are going to need more. We're going to actually have to get in and do some other things. Where are my fish? Okay. Let's just claim these. Oh, it gives us... I'm an idiot. It gives us a compass. And a paperback sapling. I'm going to keep that in there. I need to grab the sugarcane from down here. And empty out this bag. And I'll grab the sugarcane over here, even though I didn't plant this bit. Okay, now we should have... an empty map. There we go. GPS and a chocolate. Get a chocolate pie. With your map in your hand, you can now. Do I have to be holding the stupid map? No. Does the map have to be on me though? No. So okay, perfect. Yeah, you can see the generation. Oh, there's an ocean monument there. Oh. Okay. And I don't know what that. Oh, that's prismarine blocks. Must be another ocean monument. Or something. But we are right here. So we're gonna add a point and call it home. Oh, we have a mini map in the top corner now. Yay! And you can just hit M once you on your keyboard to do that. To open it up. So there we go. We've got a map. Oh boy. Caveman goes tech. Okay. We're gonna need lots of copper and tin. Oh wow. What is that? A steam quarry. Steam Quarry uses steam and drills to produce resources over time. Each operation has a low chance to consume the drill, so you want to provide it with plenty of replenishments. I cannot talk, it seems. Yeah, perfect example. The good news is the system creates more resources than it takes to create the drills required to run it, meaning it is self-sustaining once you fully automate it. To learn more about building it, you can check out the in-game guide by holding G while hovering over the Steam Quarry block. Note, different drills and tiers will yield different ores, so check the uses to best target the ores you want the most. Make sure your output is large enough to accommodate all the ore types, or use multiple output hatches so you don't miss any ores. Okay. Oh, this is sort of like the Crates Ponder. Okay. So, Steam Quarries consumes like uses them to virtually dig deeper than bedrock and get some ores in return. Okay, so Invar Rotary, bronze drill heads, and then there's an electric quarry. Okay, we're nowhere near that. So this might be more our pace. This is a brick blast furnace. I recognize that. Minus raw iron and use it to crudely craft an engineer's hammer. While it's not the best to use, is how we smash down our ores down. Smash down our ores down for you. For now. Using this hammer, you can smash raw iron ore in your crafting grid into tiny dust. Smelt this dust in a furnace to first few iron ingots. Okay. A discount quarry and TNT. Okay, I don't think we are there yet. Because we only have 7 or 22 iron, and it takes 4 to craft the hammer. Yeah, and it takes 9, you only get 5 per craft. So yeah. French. Go down 1 durability's worth. Oh. Yeah, to go down 1 durability worth, you need 25. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. 9 times 25. Okay, so 45. Need 45 iron to get enough to make 9, okay, so 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That'd give me 45. That'd give me 9. I'd get 5 ingots worth. Oh, it is almost nighttime again. Okay, so looks like we're going to need to get engineer's hammer and do a lot of mining in this early game. So and we can't start force craft yet. Can't do that yet. Couldn't do this yet. Mind Stone. We are not in the MCU. Still can't sleep. Come on, there we go. Now we're sleeping. Okay. So I guess we'll just get started. Need string. And luckily I picked up some string. Yeah, 5 dust. And that used 5 durability. But that got us another hammer. So yeah, we can go. Okay. Yeah, that I noticed. Forge hammer with special machinery dedicated to doing this, like such as the macerator, crushers, environmental. I guess I am tired. Enrichment chambers and more. If you're ever stuck trying to figure out how to process an ore, is best referred to EMI. Future quests should provide you with a bit more detailed info on each of the processing systems you may use as you unlock the technology to create them. You can hold shift. Or ore type, and tooltip will best tell you the best Y level of the mine for the ore, and also here's a cookie. Okay. Okay, so if it's ore based like redstone ore or that doesn't, but like if it's this, it does. So best Y level for diamonds is -16 or 59, 64. $16 for iron and -16 for deep slate iron. Oh, we got some iron to start with. We are not getting into that anytime soon. Well, we will be, just not right now. I want to stick all that in there. I must take the dynamite. We're gonna go mess around with the dynamite. I don't see how the dynamite works. We're not gonna take it underground. We're gonna go use it up there. Oh, I'm happy left click didn't throw that. Crud. I just. Okay, so how do you throw it? It doesn't say. I keep getting these flint chicken eggs. Okay. We'll actually just test it out right here. Let's just throw it like that. Okay, so it's just right click. And it instantly throws it like a chicken egg or a snowball. I did not get all the stuff from that, but it did pop up some copper. So that is good. Okay, so there's that. I'm not gonna mine up this stuff over here right now. Yeah, here's the mine entrance. I am gonna mark this on the map. Until we make a physical building around it. thought I seen something glowing. Must have been the glitchy of the leaves. Leaves falling. Oh, I just realized I can now claim. Can I chunk load? Yes, I can. So now the sugarcane will grow constantly. Yeah, that's good. I am also going to make a small farm because I think it'll be useful. Oh, and get worms. That's good. Okay, so a little wormy guy there and a wormy guy there. Because the worms will automatically till the ground for you, I'm pretty sure. And they will hydrate it as well. So, there's the start of a farm. The 5 carrots we were given at the beginning. We have growth simulator, torque simulator in this. Farting. No, we can just spam our items back and forth. The worms will also apply a bone meal effect to the ground, just like they're or bone meal effect to the plant that it's touching, so there's that. Let's grab the axe and chop down some trees in preparation for a little starter hut. I don't know how big or what it should look like. I am not the builder, so it might be bad. Who knows? I'm just putting this out there now. I am not a builder. In the slightest. So, I guess let's try. We're gonna use deep slate and oak. Great. I'm just gonna use deep slate and oak. Dirt. I don't know what the floor is gonna be yet. So let's start something. I don't have a replay mod. I think I have a replay mod? No. Or third person view, so you're gonna get the first person view of me building. Or you know what? You know what? Instead of building something of my own, should I do my own, or should I copy somebody's? Really don't want to copy, but at the same time, I don't, because I'm not a good builder. Let's just wing it. So we're going to clear all these flowers and stuff. and fill this little L shape in. Clear out all the flowers. I'm gonna say that multiple times. Okay. That'll work. For a start, we might build it into the side of the hill. So we're gonna just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Block. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna have to move the apple tree. Okay, so that's not in this pack. I tried hitting numbers on my keypad, number pad to see. Okay, so I need 8 apples. That's 4. 6. Okay, so this tree's not going away until I get 8 apples worth. So it's gonna have another block here. And 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then connect the 2. Okay. We're just gonna fill in the bottom underneath here for now with dirt. Should I move them in by 1? But that would make it 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I moved them in by 1 on each, that would leave 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a 2 block in the center. So that would be 2 chests, 2 chests, and 2 chests. Double chest all the way across. But that would make it so these were out by 1. Which would make it easier to frame. No, we're just gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna move these out by 1. So we're gonna leave the walls. We're gonna leave the walls at 8. We're just gonna move the wood pieces. Oh, there's apple number 7. That hurt. I still don't know what gave me the extra heart. So there's that, and build this up. This inside one will have to stay. Actually, I can move it to the outside. And that. Okay. So that will work. let's have the entrance be right here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. One door, one block entrance. Right there, a 1x1. Or a 1x2. A 1x2. Can't. Yeah. Let's just do that and frame this in. So I'm gonna have to probably get some more wood. And then put this across. Nope, I got enough wood, it seems. I don't know, do I want to put a second layer on this? Probably not. I think I'm just going to do single story to start, and then put a basement. Okay, so let's just go and fill these in. Fill that, and then this. Fill this one. I think I can just remove that one. I'm gonna put this axe in there so I don't accidentally use it. And we're good for that for now. We're gonna need a lot more deep slate. There we go. That should be plenty. This is lay all my deep slate that I have. So we're just gonna fill in the outline here. First, and then we'll fill in the walls and put our spots in where we want windows. Oops. Misplaced again. And almost all the way around, and I just fell off. There we go. Okay. That now, and we'll just go through and do this. And what do I want to do for the floor? I think I am going to actually do a pattern with birch. Birch, actually. Okay, there's my 8th apple. Let's get rid of this. I could just leave a floating apple in there. I think I will to see what happens. I will leave an apple here. Probably gonna disappear with a block update. Oh, no it didn't, surprisingly. Oh, and it did. Okay. So let's fill the walls in. Ta-da. I have to fill this in too, down here. Yeah, probably should. Well, that I'm actually going to do a little differently. I'm going to expand this out a block for the layer down here so that it leaves a lip. I'm just going to expand it down. Like that. We're going to do the same over here. Pressing yet? Nope. I sort of actually hate that when you hover over an item in your inventory or click on an item, it does the sound, or when you scroll over it. It's more immersive, but I personally don't like it, but I want to leave it. But it does help people know what blocks they're scrolling on, or to make sure if they're not paying attention. The giant block in the corner of their screen. It's almost nighttime. Okay, I can sleep now. Yay! Okay. Yeah, this lip out here is gonna be left because I am going to add a ridge all the way around. And do that. Make it look like it's buried in the dirt. And then bury that there. And then do this. Okay, there's that. I want to do these bits later. Okay, now we need to place windows in. We don't need the cube slate anymore. So I think I'm going to do a window either side of the door. Or like that. And then right here we'll have a double, a 3 high window. Oh no, we'll just leave it at 2 high. And make it three wide. No. Leave that. Do this. leave the center blocks in. Make it two double wide windows. It looks off because of this. So we're gonna move it over by one. That leaves the doubles on that and then the center. Okay. So there's that, there's those. I want a giant window overlooking the water. This wall. Do I want to have a window here? Yeah. We're gonna put it, oops. A 3 wide window here. That's how it'll look on the outside. And it's 2 and 3, and it doesn't look right. We're just gonna do 2 block windows, so it's 3 and 3. It's gonna look off on the inside then, because it's 4 and 2. That's fine. We'll deal with. We'll fix that. We'll put something here. Actually, this will probably be our chest wall right here. Okay, then giant window overlooking the harbor. The thing. So 2 and 2 maybe? Let's go outside and look. See how that looks. Oh, Mr. Squid. Okay, so how does that look out here? Looks like a pillbox. That's 3 and 3, so that's fine. That looks off because that's a 2 block and that's a 1 block. So we're not gonna have windows near the door. Oh, the door is also off-centered, so I do have to have a double door. That's why it looked off. It's now 3 and 3. So I guess I'm gonna have a double door. Not a double door. Double door. Take that look? Nope. Not without building up. Okay. I don't really want windows on those walls. Because I don't want to. Okay. Or I could dig this out and... Okay, because that's my floor design. That is doing that, so let's dig this out, and then we'll place in the floor for a section. See how it looks. Okay, we'll just do this much. Okay. Oops. Oh. That's not gonna work. Okay, so there's that, and then it's that. Okay. I am going to need a lot more birch wood. Okay. Let's place 2 blocks. Yeah, this is gonna be painful. And then on these. Let's see how the floor looks. Okay. That's all my birch. That doesn't look too bad. I like it. Gives it some character. I just need to go. I lost my extra heart. Okay. I just gotta go terrorize some birch trees. Luckily, I have the nice axe that was given at the beginning of this. I need a lot of birch wood. Birch, come here, birch. Yeah, and at this current point, I have episode 1 done and edited, and I had made a grave mistake. It wasn't birch and beech that look very similar. It's birch and aspen. Aspen trees look the same. They're both the white with black spots on the bark. It's just one is taller and spindlier, while the other one's tall and straight for the trunks. So you guys get to see the comparison. And you guys would have seen the comparison in episode 1 by now. But yeah, I really messed up on that. Back to the base because it's getting nighttime. And it feels like we only just slept. And that should be enough wood for the floor. Maybe just to start. Oh, I never even looked up what glass. If the glass recipe has changed. Nope, glass recipe is the same. That's good. I need to dig out this. Let's finish this up. Dirt for the floor. Go in. Polish birch floor. Polish birch floor. Okay. some deep slate and fill that in. And there's that. Fill all of that in there. Make it so we can throw a floor in. Oh, I messed up. There we go. Okay. And there we go, there's that. And then this one. Looks like I got a cow for the floor. Just the black and white spots from the birch. There's that. Grow and repeat. So, almost done. I am not going to be putting a roof on this right now. Okay, I need to get up top. Put this in and then get rid of the spots. Strip it and then the floor will be done. I have to move the crafting tables and stuff. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. And the all-in-one's almost gonna is about to break. So after that, we'll just, yep. Where's the stone axe? I don't know, can I use these to make... Can I make a pickaxe like this? Yeah, we'll just use that and do stone axe for the rest of these. Yeah, in between episodes, there will be something that I'm going to do. And one of those things is go mining. And put a roof on this thing. Okay, we're gonna also move the chest. That one. And there's that one. There we go. There's that all settled. Yeah, a bit. Okay. Okay. There's all those, and there's that. Okay. How long has this been going on? Okay. I am going to end the episode here. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. And that's about it. And see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.